What we do at ADNET is a couple of different things. We put in networks for small to medium-sized businesses. We also teach people how to use them. We have a learning division, and we also work with business solutions such as SharePoint, CRM, things like that. We deal a lot with small businesses here in Connecticut and Western Mass, and one of the things we find is the small business owners will get to a point where the peer-to-peer systems they have just aren't adequate, and typically what it comes down to is they're dealing with information, not necessarily overload, but chaos. They have things scattered in lots of different places, the communication's fragmented, and they tend to just lose control, and a lot of times it becomes a throw your hands up type moment where they just go, all right, we can't continue to function the way we have been, and that's the point where they typically will engage us to help them find a solution, and in most cases moving them to a small business server solution is the answer and provides a lot of bang for the buck for them. The small business server is set up in parallel to what they have, and we bring everything up, we test it, we've got a kind of a scripted methodology for how we do things, and then there comes a point where we'll do the cutover. And the cutover involves basically reconfiguring the machines to talk to their server, reconfiguring their email, and providing on-site support after that. The benefits we see are really kind of focused around three key areas. One, centralized file storage. In most of the networks with the peer-to-peer, or most of the small peer-to-peer networks, files are located everywhere, and because there is no centralization, it's hard for people to find the information they need. So, not uncommon for people to actually recreate files that other folks have already created once, and ends up with a lot of duplicate effort. The communication features, the built-in Microsoft Exchange server. I can think of a couple clients where we moved them from a peer-to-peer to SBS, and they raved about how much SBS helped them improve their communications, not only with their customers, but also internally, just among the different employees. And then probably the last real big benefit is the remote access features. I think as everybody will relate, we've moved into a world where it's not just an 8 to 5, the always on, always connected type scenario, and the ability to get access to your files, to your emails, even to take remote control of your desktop back in your office makes SBS a very powerful solution. The peace of mind benefit, when you have a peer-to-peer network, your data it's everywhere and it's nowhere. It's everywhere in that it's scattered across 1, 2, 4, 10 machines, but it's nowhere in that. How do you know it's getting backed up? How do you know that it's protected? And once you put it on a server, you've got everything. Then you can protect it with redundancy in the server, with backups, with solid antivirus and things like that.